Hello and welcome back to the Lowco Rundown. I'm your host, Carlo Perruzza. Tonight I'm here live at Hilton Head Prep, where the Dolphins took on the visiting Hilton Head Christian Eagles. Let's get the highlights from this game and more from around the Lowco. It's highlight time. The Lady Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles traveled down to Hilton Head Prep on Friday night to take on the Dolphins. Eagles got the scoring start early in the second half as Mary Yanker gets her own rebound and puts it in. Then it's Yanker who tries for three, but Jasmine Campbell's there to scoop it up and put in the basket. Dolphins would try to come back as Kirsten Clark drives hard to the basket for the score. But this night belonged to the Eagles as Brielle McCarthy storms the basket and drains it. Possessions later, Skylar Smith drains the three ball. Eagles take this one big, 62-32. After the game, I caught up with Brielle McCarthy and Mary Yanker.
I feel like we played very well tonight. We started out kind of slow. Second quarter started clicking in offensively. We really looked to Jasmine and Dior tonight because we have size. So I feel like as a whole we played very well and pulled it through.
As a whole we work really well together and we've got good, working it in and out and a lot of good second string and yeah.
The Eagles boys looking for the win as well. They would get the three ball start early as JP Peduzzi cashes it in. Dolphins respond as Stowe McDonald storms the net for the score. However, tonight was the Tyrone Calloway show as he receives the pass and puts it in. Early in the second half, he drives hard to the basket, getting it to fall while taking the foul. But he showed he could do more than just score as he steals the ball, races down the court, and finds Luke Bennett, who makes it rain for three. Dolphins take this one big, 85-52. After the game, I caught up with head coach Jerry Faulkner, Tyrone Calloway, and Stone McDonald.
We played great, we just tried to come out with great intensity and come out with the win. That's what we did.
I was very satisfied with the way we played. I thought, and everybody got to play, and I thought our intensity was good, our defense was good. We always start with the defensive end of the floor, and we share the ball so well. They're so unselfish, and that was another big key. It's something they've done all season, and I was very pleased.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling when the crosstown rival goes down. It was nice.
The Bluffton Bobcats hosted the Beaufort Eagles Friday night. The Bluffton ladies came to play as Tatiana Aiken drives hard to the basket for the score. She would be okay and would remain in the game. At the other end of the court, it's Beaufort's Layla Warren as she responds with a bucket of her own. Moments later, Bluffton's Brian Anderson is on the fast break, who cashes it home. And then some tic-tac-toe passing finds Jalen Ferguson, who can convert the bucket. Bobcats take this one 54-35. The Bluffton boys looking for the dub as well. Eric Eastham gets it going in the first half as he's able to drain the corner three. Beaufort would respond in the second half as Rush Riley rushes the basket for the score. Then it's Tyler Rice who responds as he's able to post up and put it in. The Eagles could not keep up with the Bobcats. Eric Eastham receives the pass and puts it in. Then it's Trayvon Brown who's going to make that three-ball splash. Bobcats win 63-56. After the game, we caught up with Eric Eastham.
It feels good. It gives us a chance to get a region championship. You have some help, but I think we can pull it off.
Those were some awesome and very intense rivalries and great games to watch overall. But now, let's go from the hardwood over to the diamond. Opening day for softball is just around the corner. USCB is getting ready to try and defend their Sun Conference title. Last week, I caught up with the girls to see how ready they really are for the upcoming season.
Every year is a different beast, so to speak. We have 9 new people, 7 freshmen and 2 transfers, so just trying to get them on the same page. I think last year we spent a lot of time on our culture, what are my expectations, and coming into this year, everybody kind of knows, okay, this is what we expect from this program, this is how we do things. So I think the approach this year has been more of how can we get over that hump in opening rounds, how can we be mentally tougher, physically tougher, but overall the goal is still the same, and that's to win conference and get to opening rounds and do some damage there this year.
I'm pretty comfortable going into this year knowing Coach Bailey is going to do everything she can to help us get better, and we're going to do everything we can on the field. But also I think it's a little different, and we're still going to work just as hard as we did last year, and we're not going to have a mindset of this is going to be easy. Every game's going to be a challenge, so we're going to go into it as one game at a time.
We come in every day knowing exactly what we want to leave on this field, having the same goals. We talked about the big ultimate goal, making it further than we did last year and making it to the opening rounds, and just leaving our name on the field, but every little goal is leading up to that big one, so we're taking it day by day.
Last year in opening rounds, we didn't have anybody who had been in a postseason experience, so to return those players, I think definitely for the experience and the talent-wise. I mean, we have some big bats returning. We have 3 first-team all-conference people returning, so that's going to be huge, and I know all of our seniors are hungry to come and make an impact there last year.
We bring so much to the table. We have such different players, such different, a different mentality than most teams. You know, hard work is a standard. It's not something, you know, we want to do every day. It's something we have to do every day.
We know what to expect now, and I think we've also really tried to explain and show the freshmen or transfers how we felt leaving that that last game for us. And it feels like they've been here this whole time through that whole process as well, knowing how far we want to go this year.
Yeah, so we have 7 freshmen. I think all of them will end up playing significant amounts this year. I think they'll make a huge impact, whether it's in the beginning or the end, but we've got to get them out there and kind of just throw them to the wolves, so to speak, and get them some innings and see what they can do.
I think it's going to be knowing our potential and staying there. We know who we can be and how to do it. We just have to beat ourselves. That's always been our problem. So as long as we can stay at our potential and play our battles, win our battles, we'll be completely fine.
And that's it for me today. Join us on Thursday when Justin Jarrett comes on the show to break down the best hoops action so far from this season. We're going to take a look at the Peluso sisters over at May River High School, and we're going to Keith Brookings' house for a one-on-one sit-down interview with them that you won't want to miss. Until then, keep it dialed right here to locosports.com.